Good evening everyone, and welcome to the stream. Hope everyone had a wonderful day, like usual. So tonight we are back here in the Philippines, but now we are at Clark International. So it's part of the upper Manila region. So and we fly today to Taipei, Taiwan. So 1 hour and 38-minute flight around that. And we do that with the Phoenix A320 with CEBU Pacific. So that's a real flight from CEBU Pacific. And I see that Knight at Night is already here, so good evening Knight. Hope you are doing fine and thank you for joining. I also saw that you are ready to fly as well, because you are parked next to me. So this Clark International is a freeware airport, not a payware, it's just a freeware, and it looks like this. You have actually two parts of the airport. Also here you have some ATRs standing from CEBU Pacific, also from PAL, that's Philippine Airlines, and then you have a terminal right there as well. Actually this is not an ATR, it seems, but this one is. Alright, so we go just a little check of the airport, and then we start our loading. So this is the second terminal. I'm not familiar with this airport, was never been here. Last time I was here, the roof of the terminal came down after an earthquake. That was in 2019, and then I was 60 kilometers away from this airport. So actually I was in Manila itself. So back to our plane, and then we start with GSX and load up at the plane and prepare for pushback and taxi. So here we go. Then we go to GSX, and then we request boarding.
Boarding requested.
Here we go. In the meantime, I put the webcam on so everyone can see me and can see what I'm saying. And my jetway was connected, but when I use the drone cam, it goes back. Sometimes they break, so you just need to ignore that. Well, let's jump into the cockpit. We go putting on the ERV or the iPad, flypad, or whatever you want to call it. If it wants to work, of course. There we go.
Do you want to board crew?
Whoa.
Pilot's boarding starting.
So we tap to import from
Crew boarding
SimBrief
starting.
and ground service.
Your crew has boarded. Passengers boarding starting.
Toggle jetway. That's not really helping. Alright. Today we have also the flight, we do that with World, a Pilot's Life Chapter 2. And that is the thing that we will use today. So I just promoted yesterday to, where is it? First officer. And the next rank is a senior first officer, but we need to have 5,000 experience points, and we have only just above 2,000. So just promoted, and this is our flight for tonight. So we are in pre-flight, and that's our departure, our destination.
Hi, thank you.
All right, so let's start up this beauty. So external power on, batteries 1 and 2, and then we go to navigation lights on. Also adhere 1, 2 and 3. fuel pumps, and a crew supply, and that's all up for now. So the exit emergency light can go on as well.
Hello. Thank you.
And then we go to our MCDU. Just wait a bit until everything is there. I noticed that the top thing that we need to select actually is coming quite slow, and nothing is working in the beginning, and that's a bit weird. So we need to wait a bit. There we go. Before it was immediately. So we select this, and then we can clear. We go to the init page, init request. Oh, that's an invalid delete. Again, init request. And then we wait. Alright. And then IRS init, we align. Confirm. And go back. And then we go to our flight number. So we fly with CEBU Pacific, so Charlie Echo Bravo and 5526. Our flight number for today. Cost index is 8. Cruising altitude is 360. And that is in. So next we go to the flight plan. Departure will be runway 20, and from there we go. It's actually a direct. We have to go in. No, we don't have. So we just insert that. Then we go to our arrival, and that's also a direct, but I think I need to change some things. So runway 23 left. That's our destination runway, and that's also a direct. So we enter that. We go to our flight plan right here, put it on 40. Maybe we can clear this. Oh. Clear. Okay. Insert. And go back. And check our flight plan. Now here is a sharp turn. Don't look so great. And I have a solution for that. HCN, we need to find that. Also this tinfo, I think we need to delete that. HCN, and then from there we go to Atoll, or Atoll, with double L, and we place that right here. I hope it's the first one. Well, it seems not. So we can clear that again. We'll take the second one. Atoll, double L. Take this one. So that's better. That's the one we need. From Atoll we go to TP233, so we can clear that discom and insert that. So it looks like this. Now we need to zoom in a little bit more, because we need to delete that tinfo. So clear that tinfo. And insert that. And then we have something like this. Just to make sure, zoom in a
Please
little
don't
bit
load
more.
aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
And that looks alright. So happy with that. FL23 left. And that is what we need. So flight plan is in. We should just check the start again. It's also a very sharp
Catering
turn,
vehicles
but
are on
that's
their
alright.
way.
Okay, flight plan is in. Back to the init page, second page here. And we can already set the block fuel at 7.1. 7.1. And then the rest we will do later. Throttle levers idle. Cruising altitude is 360. There we go.
Fuel truck is in position.
Okay, then we can prepare for
Please
a
don't load
refueling.
aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
So 178 passengers today, 2,765 kilograms of cargo and 7,025 kilograms of fuel. So that's for our flight tonight. Meantime, we can set also our seatbelt signs and no smoking sign.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Vera, and I'm your chief flight attendant. The fasten seatbelt sign is on. If you haven't already done so, please stow your carry-on luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. Please take your seat and fasten your seatbelt. Also make sure your seat back and folding trays are in their full upright positions. If you are seated next to an emergency exit, please carefully read the special instructions card located by your seat. If you do not wish to perform the functions described in the event of an emergency, please ask a flight attendant to reseat you. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is prohibited on the
Please use
entire
your
aircraft,
airplane fuel system to
including
set
the
the desired
lavatory.
fuel quantity.
Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the lavatory smoke detectors is prohibited by law. If you have any questions about our flight today, please don't hesitate to ask one of our flight attendants. Thank you.
Cat night smoking sign until fuel is complete and increase in case of emergency, and they can leave the plane faster. Yeah. And sorry, a seatbelt sign. Well, there are a lot of emergency when I'm flying, so. And I also hear that there was a flight from Latam with a 789, I believe it was, where the pilot died during the flight. So they needed to make an emergency landing in Panama, I believe it was. But all help came too late for the pilot, so it was not feeling well. I wanted to go to the toilet and fell down, and they tried to reanimate him, but it was too late. So my condolences to all friends and family for that pilot. Okay, so everything is in, so we can go to this second page here and then calculate everything. So a runway, which one was that? I think it's the 20 left, because the right is not open. Pax on. Alright, 67.8. 67.8. And then 30.1. There we go. Calculate, and then we go to the performance page. Right now. Calculate this. And then we have flaps 1 down 0.3. 1 slash delta Nike 0.3. Flex temp is 59. And then V speeds, pretty high. 149 2 times. 149 for a V1, 149 for a VR, and 151 for a V2. Okay. So that is everything is in. Flight plan is in as well. Back to the init page. Last thing we need to do is wind request. Okay. Now we wait and insert that, and everything is set up. I think we have only one pilot today, older than me. That's Knight at Night. So Knight at Night, how is your preparation for pushback? So 18 minutes it takes us to prepare. Ready for pushback. Alright, so we can start our APU. 1, 2, 3. Wait until APU is started, and then we can also ask for a pushback. So I will push back with the tail to the right. So Knight can do to the left. Then we will not interfere each other. So prepare for push and back. Or tail to the right. It's we actually need to go that way, I believe. Let's check. Yeah. So it doesn't matter, but you just need to go that way. But I go tail to the right. And then we set it's not ready yet. Okay, now it's ready. APU bleed is on, and then we can delete everything outside.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Shocks and GPU is deleted, and then we will just wait for the pushback. Maybe also our beacon light can come on. So tail to the right.
Locking gear.
Also, Knight at Night is flying the Phoenix. Is a real Phoenix fan. Now the more that I fly the Phoenix, the more I love it. It's a nice plane. I just some troubles with landing with the joystick, because I'm more used to the yoke.
Release parking brakes, please.
Release parking brakes.
Commencing push.
Ignition on.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright. So we can start engine number 2. Knight through, yeah. I think every flight almost I see you flying with the Phoenix, and I like the Phoenix also. I know, I remember that I said before that's a bit boring. Oh. Okay, engine is starting. Start lever, cross lever not in idle position. Why not? That's why. Okay. But this plane is so organized, it's quite easy to start. Maybe the most difficult thing is the MCU, but other than that, it's quite easy to start the plane compared to other planes. It goes very quick.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
We'll do the good engine start, and we will have a tail in our face from Knight.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Knight, that is why I like this plane. Yeah, it's so organized. It's yeah. The most difficult thing is the MCU. If you are not familiar with it, to learn it. But once you get it, it's alright. Okay, starting engine number 1. We can set flaps to 1. We can set auto brakes to max.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Brake fans on.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Taxi lights on. Strobe lights on auto.
Clark ground CEBU 320 with Quebec request taxi for takeoff departing straight out.
CEBU 320 taxi 2 and hold short of runway 20 using taxiway Echo 2 Echo Echo 1. Contact tower on 124 decimal tree when ready.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 20 using taxiway Echo 2 Echo Echo 1 CEBU 320.
Okay, very away from the girl here, so we can go. If my engine is available, there we go. And then if you bleed off, if you must switch is off, and then everything is set. Alright, Knight, we can go to runway 20. So that's to our left. It's a bit weird because on my map there's a taxiway behind the terminal. Isn't that correct? We'll just take this one. Got Knight 1 minute. Alright. No problem. I'm ready when you are. We just can take here. And then we drive over the actually the 20 right runway towards our active runway. In the meantime, you can see our cabin. It's a bit different than the standard one that we have from the Phoenix, because it's in the color from CEBU Pacific. Knight is ready. Okay, mate, I'll follow you. if you know the way. It's a bit complicated actually. I think we need to go after the buildings for the best way. Okay, start a taxi. I think that is doing that. And Knight Knight, he knows it, alright. It's a bit weird, but...
Ladies and gentlemen, we now request your full attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. When the seatbelt sign illuminates, you must fasten your seatbelt. Insert the metal fittings one into the other and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight, as we may experience turbulence. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft. Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor-level lighting will guide you towards the exit. Doors can be opened by moving the handle in the direction of the arrow. Each door is equipped with an inflatable slide, which may also be detached and used as a life raft. Oxygen and air pressure are always being monitored. In the unlikely event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will automatically appear in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth, secure the elastic band behind your head, and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your own mask first, and then assist the other person. Keep your mask on until a crew member advises you to remove it. In the event of an emergency, please assume the bracing position. If you hear, brace, 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 lean forward with your hands on top of your head and your elbows against your thighs. Ensure your feet are flat on the floor.
Yo, subcompact, welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine and thank you for joining.
When instructed
we
to
are
do
the
so,
Clark
open
International,
the plastic pouch and remove the vest.
and we fly to
Flip it
Taipei.
over your head. Pass the straps around your waist and adjust at the front. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord, only when leaving the aircraft. If you need to refill the vest, blow into the mouthpieces. Use the whistle and light to attract attention. Also, your seat bottom cushion can be used as a flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the straps, and hug the cushion to your chest. You will find this and all the other safety information in the card located in the seat pocket in front of you. We strongly suggest you read it before takeoff. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask one of our crew members. We wish you all an enjoyable flight.
Your subcompact, is there time to join along? You can always join, but we cannot wait until you set up the plane. But maybe you can start from another airport closer to Taipei and catch us when we pass. It's a bit guessing when, but that's possible. Or if you want to start from the runway, you're more than welcome. But you're always welcome to join. But we cannot wait, because if it takes 30 minutes to set up a plane, then we are waiting for 30 minutes. But if you can do a direct or something, or prepare on another airport and leave from there and join us along the way, then you're more than welcome. You will join from Baguio. Okay, nice place. My favorite place. Although I was not there yet, but also from Palawan is a very nice place. I like it. I think it's long enough for an A320, just barely. Hi Walker, hello all, welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine and thank you for joining. We are just taxiing to runway of departure 20 left, because the right one is not in use. So we hold short here and then prepare for takeoff.
Clark Tower CEBU Tree 20 ready for departing straight out at runway 20.
Landing lights, runway lights on. Takeoff lights on as well. Flaps are set. And then we line up.
Cleared for takeoff.
Flight attendant, prepare for takeoff.
I remember I took off with the 737-600 at Baguio, so it should work. The knight is already in position. We just place our plane behind him, and then we can tell Knight at Night that we are ready for departure. Done and ready. Alright, Knight, I am ready as well, so on your command. And he is going, so I put it to the flag stamp. That's Toga. This one was the one that I needed. That's not correct set. Now we are. Alright, rolling. And I set the time. $110. 120. 140. 145 and rotate. Positive rate of climb, gear up. And Knight is turning. We will turn as well. So bye bye Clark International in Angeles, in the Philippines. Right, we go to climb. If I can set my levers correctly. Try again.
CEBU Tree 20, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Alright.
Clark Tower CEBU Tree 20 frequency change.
Flaps retracted.
Approach CEBU Tree 20 is type Airbus 3 miles south of Oscar Mike November India 2,900 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
And John, good morning boys. And to you Davey, thank you very much mate. Oh, and there goes my
060 Tree CEBU Tree 20.
autopilot.
CEBU Tree 20 radar contact 3 miles southeast of Oscar Mike November India 3,500 feet.
Nose down, nose down.
Maintain own navigation.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace CEBU 320.
What was that? So, excuse me, John, just a little issue here. But yeah, welcome and a very good morning to you. Hope you are doing fine and thank you for joining. So we just departed here from Clark International in the Philippines and we will fly to Taipei of Taiwan, the island of Taiwan. So try again from flaps retracted. I don't know what the problem was. And hello to John from Ignited Night. (5,700 feet). So runway lights can come off, takeoff lights as well. And John to Ignited Night, hey mate. So nice weather to fly. Yesterday I did a flight from Davao to CEBU. It was in Davao a very nice weather. Thing that I like, and that's rain in the simulator at least. Rain and nice clouds and stuff. So it was a nice view actually. It's raining season in the Philippines, so it was a short flight. After that we flew from CEBU to Clark International, where we depart today. It's actually a constantly flying from one place to another, and then from that place to another place. Guys, tonight, can you blow the horn and maybe it will wake up Joe? Yeah, where is Joe? Our rooster is still sleeping. Your subcompact, can I see the map? Yeah, I can show you the map. I will show you a little nav map. So little nav map just departed here, and we will fly just next to Baguio. Baguio is here, and then we fly to Taipei over the sea. Oh, yes. So, but I think you need to know where Baguio is and where we just passed. So if you depart from 0, what is that, 09? Is that correct? And you depart and you just fly in our flight path. If you need more information, use subcompact and let me know. Oh, and I get a penalty point here because landing lights were still on. QNH standard. John, very pleased to see you. A crash to desktop issue are now fixed. Yes, it was actually a setting in Windows that was made to give actually an extra boost for the NVIDIA RTX video cards, but that gives a problem with OBS, and so I needed to turn that off, and since then I don't have any issues. Now I need to hold some wood. And so I'm happy as well. Cat Knight, who is the unused subcom that is used as subcompact. He's flying the Neo, the A320 Neo. He will depart from Baguio, a place that I really like to visit. Famous for the strawberries. At night, oh, okay. So yeah, I've not the 100% for my flight today, so I was too late to turn off my landing lights. So that's already a -2 or 3. Now I said maybe this was my last flight in the Philippines, and I applied to other companies to see if I can fly there. But so this is the normally automatically offers that you get. They are too low in salary, so I applied for Air India. That got accepted. I get a salary of 60.64. That's a little bit more than what I have now. Qantas is rejected. Vietnam Airlines is accepted, 59.76, and Brussels Airlines and TUI Fly Belgium are rejected. That's because they know me. So one of the two, but to get some, yeah, it's a bit difficult to have nice airports, I believe. I need to check it out further. I was otherwise thinking I go for Wizz Air and Vueling or the Spanish company, and they are on the bottom here. So Wizz Air, this one, they have a lot of flights, and then because we need to take a 3-star or so, we have also a wider route. Maybe this one, or a Vueling, this one in Spain. So I will apply for that, and I will see which one gives the most and what is the best option. So I just promoted to first officer. Next promotion is in 3000 XP, and that will be a senior first officer. Just subcompact, also known for being the coldest place in the Philippines. Yes, that's why I also like to go there, because if it's, yeah, it rains more there, and it's also yeah, much colder, like 20 degrees, even below 20 degrees, and sometimes a bit higher than yeah, 26, but nice for me as a European. It's also known as a vacation destination for the people from the Philippines. Yeah, tonight Carwin is on the way to South Korea now. Yes, he will have a nice vacation, and then he will also travel to Singapore. So he's a very lucky guy. In the meantime, 22,300 feet, 11 minutes of flight time. We are climbing to 36,000 feet, and then we will cruise. Oh, and you subcompact disappeared. Everything okay? So you subcompact because you just disappeared. Actually, the first time that we fly that direction in the Philippines, to the north. And I hope SimBitWorld is tracking my flight. Yes, it is. So my next flight is actually from Taiwan to CEBU, but that's a flight of 901 nautical miles, so that will be too long for a stream, because that is at least a 3-hour flight. And then we have 2 shorter ones, but maybe we switch airlines and fly in some other area. And from time to time I will change some companies that we don't always fly in the same region or with the same company. I hope your subcompact didn't crash on takeoff. And I forgot actually to tell that he needed to set his flaps to 3. And Mr. Joe, wake up, wake up. Ignite at night, how many gigabytes do you need for a single stream? I have no clue. I need to check. I have no clue. I knew it before, but I forgot it. I need to check my provider and then see what I spill in a single stream on this one, on the evening streams. I think all by all it will be alright. It will be not too much, I think. Who's here? Use subcompact. There is Baguio Airport, and use subcompact is right here. He's taking over, it seems. Yes, he's rolling. Set your flaps to 3. Full throttle, toga, and make a cross. So it's a very nice place here. You see that these are the mountains, so it's higher located, so the temperatures are a bit lower than in the rest of the Philippines. So if you're not familiar with that place, look it up, Baguio, and then you will see the strawberries and stuff like that. "15 minutes into the air, 29,000 feet. We go to the progress page and we'll put in our destination airport. So that is RC, I believe it is. RCTP. Oh, Tango Papa. And then the runway. What runway we need? 2, 3 left. Or 2, 3 left. And we place that right here. And that's 511 nautical miles. There we go. Looks like in the middle of nowhere, yeah. So on top of the hills there. I think from Manila there is a bus that drives there, and it takes 6 hours or so. I believe you subcompact can correct me if I'm wrong. The airport was closed for a long time because of some incidents or accidents, because it's a bit of a difficult or a dangerous airport, but I think it's open again for transport. So you can also go by plane. So Philippine Airlines is flying to there, or was flying to there. They had also a crash there, and that's the reason why it was closed for many years. But you can also go with the bus, and I think 6 hours from Manila to Cebu, to Baguio. Sorry. Meantime, you're subcompacted at 12,000 feet. So nice to have one more. There's another pilot taking off, but that's with the King Air at 350. King Air, something, yeah, 350. He's in the air right behind you. Yeah, I saw him. Almost 15,000 feet. And we are at 32,000 feet. Knight at night is almost at 35,000 feet. Can turn off seatbelt sign, and then we will hear Vera.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, and you may now move around the cabin. However, we always recommend keeping your seatbelt fastened while you're seated. In a few moments, the flight attendants will be passing around the cabin to offer you hot or cold drinks, as well as a light meal. Alcoholic drinks are also available at a nominal charge. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Thank you.
Thank you, Vera. Just subcompact, okay, departure, Baguio, and yes, I put flaps 3. Alright, mate. Nice, nice. And Knight at night, Baguio called the City of Pines. Yeah, it's possible, I don't know. But you subcompact will know that. Oh, and my weather radar is off. Okay. And TCAS in standby, just in case someone comes too close, then my plane starts to descend. Don't like that. At night looks very nice, full of hotels and resorts. Well, I'm not sure about full hotels. There are hotels and but resorts, I don't know if there are resorts. But there are some hotels. But yeah, like I already said, I was never there before. I just want to go there. I really want to visit that place. Yeah. But the place where I already was in the Philippines was Palawan. That's a very beautiful island. If you like nature, if you like beach, nice beach, water, you need to be there. You can go to Port Barton, you can go to Coron, El Nido, or in the city itself, Puerto Princesa, also very nice. Just subcompact, just as you take off, the land below drops very securely. Yep. But I took already a lot of times off, and I also landed already a lot of times on Baguio in the simulator, not in real, but on the simulator. So I'm already a bit used to that airport. At night, the main to prepare is a session road lined with the shops, restaurant and entertainment options. Oh, I didn't know that. But I just want to find out everything when I'm there, and I was hoping my next trip it will be there, but no, it will not. It will be 2, 3, 4 other places. Something like that. We are almost at our vitamins level. Vitamins level means that I will leave for 1 minute and bring some or get some vitamins, and then we can continue our flight. In the meantime, the plane stays flying. Of course, we cannot just stop in the air. And then yeah, in 1 minute I will be back. Just check when we are cruising. So for the pilots that like to fly and you don't know where to fly, well, the Philippines is a beautiful country with more than 7,000 islands, so there are also a lot of freeware airports available on flightsim.to, and you can find it there, so you can really enjoy flying here. In the meantime, we reached cruising altitude, so that means that Pharaoh is there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our cruising altitude. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Have a great journey.
So, thank you, Vera. Okay, I will give you a view. Maybe in the other side. And then I will be back in 1 minute with some vitamins. So, do the same, take something to drink, and I will be back in 1 minute. See you guys in 1. Wrong button. So back, and then I put the webcam back on. Just come back, lost connection. Oh, but you're still flying. And then we have some vitamins here, and we can open the precious vitamins. There we go. cheers guys, and thanks all for joining, and also for the pilots to enjoy my flight. Cheers. Just check our cockpit to see everything is fine. And that is so 427 nautical miles to go to Taipei. News for the sim I don't have today. Everything is already set. Nothing new. As far as I know. Good night, cheers, thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. It's a bit weird that Joe is not here, because he was prepared actually for this flight, because yesterday I did a stream on Discord. And not on YouTube. He was there, and I told him about this flight, and he was downloading everything. So tonight at night, a question for you. If you can choose between Air India, Vietnam Airways, Wizz Air, but then from Hungary, departures from Hungary, or a Vueling, which one you will choose for the stream? If I get accepted by the last two, because I've already accepted by Vietnam Airlines and Air India, but maybe we have not so nice airports in that region. I'm not sure about that. I choose Vietnam Airways. Okay. We can do that. Or India. So yeah, that are the two that are accepted. Now for Wizz Air I cannot apply yet, because I have 5 companies applied, so then I need to disappear first, 3 rejected, and then I can and Europe we made that many times. All right, you have a point there. So maybe we go to one of the two. All right, one of the two. And I pay also more than what I have now. If I go into my salary, it's 52.71. And Vietnam Airlines pays 59.76, and Air India 60.64. So it's more than what we have now. So that's good. And we make progress. The only thing is with Vietnam Airlines, They don't have an A320. They have only A321. But they have also the 787, I believe, but that's the 9, if I'm correct. Not a 8 and not a 10. But that are just details. And we also need to find liveries. But the green livery is not available for the Phoenix. It's just a white one with a green or blue banner. At night, India has very nice period airports and sceneries if you check it out. I checked it already out. There are only a few that I found it. But yeah, it's up. Let's say it's up to you. You choose Vietnam or India. It's up to you. You choose what you want. If you see for the Air India fleet, there we have the choice of the A319, but we don't have that. We have the Airbus A320-200, the one that we are flying now, and the A320 in Neo. We have also the A321, and then the 777 and the Dreamliner, the 8. So we can also fly the Dreamliner there. And if you look for the planes of Vietnam Airways, or airlines, that's great. So they have the Airbus A321, the 100, the 200, and the Neo. And they have also the A350, but we don't have that one. And they have the Dreamliner. Oh, they have the 9 Dreamliner and they have the 10 Dreamliner. So yeah, that's also okay. So, right, you choose which one. Air India or Vietnam Airlines. A couple of years ago I was flying a lot, I think it was at the beginning of Microsoft Flight Simulator, not sure anymore. Yeah, I think it was. I was flying a lot in Vietnam. You find India is better? Okay, then India is better, then we go for India. So after this flight we will go, I will sign the contract with Air India, and we will go over to India and do flights there. So the next stream, I don't know when it will be, but the next stream is with Air India in India, or whatever, where they fly to. Now you can also see on this place here, Air India is accepted, and if you go to details, then here you also can see the planes that they have and all the flights that they do. So we depart from New Delhi then, and that are all the flights that they are doing. Of course, the long flights to America I cannot do. Also the flights to Europe, to London, Paris, Amsterdam. Do they actually have Brussels? No, they don't do that. Actually a stupid question because I should know. But all the flights here, I hope there are 2-hour flights, or between 1:30 and 2 hours something, and then we can do those flights. So maybe also to Thailand, to Myanmar, maybe, and other places. Okay, so we'll see. we will sign for this company. Oh, I'm so thirsty. So 352 nautical miles to go. And I think we lost the US subcontract. I don't see him anymore. There's also not in chat. That's a bummer. And then we need to find some liveries. I think the liveries were alright. So most of the time we will fly 3 airplanes with Air India then. So that will be the Neo, the Phoenix, and then the Kunos, or do we have a livery for them? I thought so. For what plane? Yeah, the A320s, the Neo and the Phoenix. So that we have normally. No. I don't find. Oh, the Star Alliance livery for the Phoenix then. The Curo Boeing 787 is also available. And then a special livery for that's Air Asia. That's not good. So we have 2 liveries for the Curo. Three, 4. I think we will find something. I just look for the Phoenix. But maybe in the pack of Phoenix is already a livery for Air India. Yep, I saw that one. The Star Alliance. And I also will check for the Phoenix app. Deliveries. Maybe there is also Air India. Maybe we have some other options there as well. So yeah, Air India is good. So we have 3 planes to fly there. So the A320s, the Neo and the 200 like this one, and then the Curo 787, the 8 series. You can fly that one as well. And then, yeah, if it's necessary, we always can fly another one as well. It's pretty hot. So my PC says outside temperature 20 degrees Celsius, but inside of the house it's much warmer. So the last part of the vacation it will be nice weather. We had a lot of rain. It was not so nice for the kids. But the last 2 weeks of the summer holiday will be nice for them. 312 nautical miles. Yeah, at night it's also very hot there. I think it will be a lot hotter at your place than in my place, but I'm also used to it, to the high temperatures. So let's say that it was today 26, 28 degrees something, or maybe a little bit more. Actually I need to check the weather. I cannot see what it was today. But tomorrow it will be 23, Friday 29, Saturday 27, Sunday 28, Monday 28 and Tuesday 30. No way. Suffering. At night 25 Celsius now. Well, that's 5 degrees more than at my place. It's 20 right now. Tonight, did you see the fires in Hawaii? No, I didn't see. I hear something about it, but I didn't see it. No. Yeah, it was also in Greece, in Rhodos, I think it was. Yeah, it's very sad to see those things. But now also in Hawaii. And probably still need to check for Sunday. Sunday we have there's another special event for a Simbit World Pilots Live, and then you fly from Corfu to Germany somewhere. Already forgot where it is, but it will be to Germany, and I tried to do that flight on Sunday evening. And I'm a bit curious to see how many experience points I will get now that I'm first officer. That it will stay the same or it will go up a bit. Hope it goes up a bit, otherwise I need to do a lot of flights to get the next rank. At night I'm not seeing Mr. Eddie in your streams anymore. Is he doing fine? Yes, he is doing fine. Yeah. But I don't get the notifications sometimes, and then I don't think about it, and And also, yeah, I told that I didn't stream anymore in the evenings. So yeah, wow. Weather is doing fine. I hear them just in the beginning of the afternoon. So it's fine. I was going to the car inspection today. And they actually turned my car down. Good at night, good to know. Last week I was in the garage with my car. Everything was alright. And now one of the lights in the front, it's actually one of the lights goes to the sides, and yeah, the left one was broken. So that turned my car down. I need to repair it and need to go back just for that. Night at night, what was the World War II museum you visited? That actually, it's not really an World War II. It was also used in World War II, but it's also World War I and even before. It was Dinant, the citadel of Dinant. That is the place where I was yesterday. I will put it in chat. Because if I tell it, maybe you cannot really know how it is written. So I'll put it in chat. So Citadel Dinant. Dinant is a city here in Belgium, in the French part of Belgium. So look it up and then you can see it. It's on top of the hill, on the rocks. And but you already saw the pictures, so and you are checking it. All right. Yeah, it's a fortress. Indeed. That's one. It's quite a nice one. So, but it's not the first time I was there, but you know, sometimes I like to see it, and it was the first time for my son, also for my wife. So, for the first time.
Taipei Center, CEBU tree 20 flight level tree 60.
CEBU tree 20 Taipei Center. Continue as planned.
And even one of the guns that you can see actually on the pictures that I posted, there's one gun, or no, not one, but there are guns that I was using. It's actually the first picture, if you look it back, the first picture of the guns, the top left, that was the gun that I was using. Yeah, on the modern guns, yes. So the top, the first picture of the guns actually, and the top left, that is the FMC. It's a Belgian weapon, so that is the one that I was using. Yes, no, it's the hometown for the man who invented the saxophone. Yes, Adolf Sax. That's the man that made the saxophone. Yes. I passed the house with my car. Yeah, looks like an M16 for you. Yeah, it's familiar than an M16, but it's an FMC. And the one below, in the middle, actually, is a Mini-Me. It's like a 246 from the Americans. So it's the same, and then under it, the big one is a 50 cal. So 230 nautical miles to go. We see already at Taiwan. $218 nautical miles for you. Well, 221. Alright. An infinite yawl is behind me on Volanta, is flying also to Taiwan. It's not on the same server, it seems, but is also flying to Taiwan, to Taipei. $215, and my ignition is still on.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a brief announcement from the flight crew. We are pleased to inform you that our in-flight meal service will begin shortly. Our dedicated cabin crew will be coming through the aisles with a selection of delicious meal options for you to enjoy.
Okay. They're always so late with the food and the drinks. We are almost at our top of descent, and then she comes with that announcement. With a shorter flight, they need to do it a little bit quicker. The announcements are nice, yeah, just a bit late. I need to do it a bit earlier. Because then, let's say 100 nautical miles, we start our descent. or a bit more than 100 then. Knight, I thought you were pressing it. No, I don't press it. No, everything goes automatically. The only thing that I noticed is if you switch the taxi lights on and the runway lights on, that interferes or that triggers the announcements. Seatbelt sign as well. Oh, that's accidentally. But let's say they are doing an announcement when you are taxiing to the safety briefing, and you come at the runway and you put your runway lights on, then the announcement will stop immediately, and then they say cabin crew prepare for departure. That's then coming from the pilot. But once you are at cruising altitude, they will say that you are at cruising altitude, and then afterwards they say automatically that the meal service and stuff. But some things has to do with your manipulation of the lights, so it's based on that. But I don't press anything, so everything comes automatically from a pilot's life. And if you see, like here, it's an expansion here, and all what you have is this. So the volume, and you can the accent selection, choose it for automatic, and you can choose the different accents. It's all English, but with an other accent. And then you just can test it, play it again, and stop. And you can also make a custom pack, but you need files for that and stuff, so I cannot make it. But I don't need to do anything. It works only with a pilot's life. If you are running that program, it will work. If you don't run a pilot's life, then it will not work. So you will not have any announcements. If you just fly it from A to B without SimBitWorld or pilot's life, then you don't have any cabin announcements. So, but once you are started with SimBitWorld or pilot's life chapter 2, and you do your flight, you will have automatically your cabin announcements if you have the expansion. No, yeah, it depends on that, the airline, and then but everything will be in English. Like now, if you go to China, if you fly a Chinese company, then it will be a Chinese accent. If you fly a German company, it will be with a German accent. If you fly Air France, then it will be with a French accent. Indian, we will check that out if you fly in India, how it will sound. You're also British and Russian, Romanian, all those things. So okay, English with different accents, yeah. So Air France will be not in French, always in English, but with different accents, yeah. So only one language is for now implemented. So there are something other things freeware actually that you can use that I already used before, and sometimes they do it in 2 languages, so the English and home country language, but that's only for the safety briefing and not more than that. So no announcements after departure or after the safety briefing. This does everything. Good night. This is realistic because all pilots should speak in English for ATC, that is. But also cabin crew speaks English mostly. and sometimes two languages, also their own language. So many flights are in two languages, but also just in English. I flew with Thai Airways, and that was in two languages. Yeah. Now with Qatar and Emirates, I don't remember anymore. It was English and the second, maybe a second language. I'm not sure about it. Cebu Pacific, I also think they use two languages. Good night, Arabic and English. Yeah, it's possible. But not all the flight attendants are Arabic or from locally. There are also from other countries that the flight attendants are, and they don't necessarily speak Arabic. So, but I think there will be always one that speaks Arabic. Good night. Yes, some are English and some are East Asians. Yeah. Your subcompact is back. 2,700, 3,000 feet now. Welcome back, your subcompact. And still no sneaky Joe. So he's still snoring. We have an airport right there. Which airport is that? Actually, we have two airports. Oh yeah, here one and here one. So this one is that Fangmin Airport, and the other one is Chilhong. So that are the two airports right here. And then we have also a few other airports on the other side. A lot of airports very close to each other. But we go to the north side of the island here. So 80 nautical miles for our top of descent. It's also very hilly. Almost 12,000 feet for use as subcompact. And with pain in my heart, I will say goodbye to Cebu Pacific, and we will then go over to Air India. And then we prepare some flights for Air India. So yeah, you can expect 3 planes mostly So the A320 fly-by-wire and the A320 from Phoenix, and then the Kuro 7878. That are the 3 planes that we will use. All 3 good for me. Alright. So I try to keep as real as possible with the companies and the planes that they are using and the planes that we have available in the sim. Now, I remember that we were flying with CEBU and Fokker F28. Now CEBU don't have the Fokker F28 and never had. So yeah, but it was just to show the plane. And we had a livery for it, so we just did it. But mostly we will stick with the planes that the companies have. So in the meantime, we are flying for 1 hour and 9 minutes. Right, alright. Yeah, but of course, Knight, you can fly, or the other pilots can fly whatever they want. So every airliner, if it's a 747 or a 146, it doesn't matter. But I just try to stick with the planes that they have or had in the past. Now I need to see what they had in the past. They had the Airbus A310 in the past, so maybe that's also an option. The A310, the 747, but that's the 2, 3 and 400. The 757, that also in the past, but we don't have that. And the 767, 777 they still have, and then the Dreamliner. Douglas DC-8 we don't have, and the Lockheed 3-star we don't have either. So yeah, only the A310 can be an option. Oh yeah, the A330. The A330, that's the 200 series. The company's history, yeah. So we also can actually fly the A330 because they've had the 200 series. Now we have a 900, but I think that can be alright. That's allowed. So that are the planes that we will fly, but mostly it will be the A320s and then the Dreamliner that we will fly. And I think we can then maybe one flight with the A330 or so, and then maybe with the A310. It will be a changed company once again. So it's not that we stay for months with one company. We will change every week or two from company, depending on how much flights we have, what we can do, and if it's a small company that always flies the same destinations, then yeah, we will switch of course much quicker. So in the meantime, we have 12 likes, so thank you guys for liking the stream. We will fly all over the world together. Well, yeah. I think this is for me easier to do than all the other streams that I did. Now we stick with a bit longer with one company in one region, you know. but that is alright, at least for me. Now the flights will be always continued. It's not a return flight, but from one place to another, and from that place to another place, and then eventually we will come back to our base, but it's not always from A to B and from B to A again. And at night it is nice, yeah. Now for changing the company, it need to be have planes that we have, and the salary need to be more. Eventually I need to cut that last part, because if you are at a high salary, then the smaller companies you cannot fly anymore. But for now we want to race until we have all our licenses and stuff like that, that we can fly all the planes, and then we can fly actually what company that we want. Then money is not important anymore. So 20 nautical miles. And I think I lost the Ignite at night. What is there? At night is already descending. Oh. Okay. Me not. And then use subcompacted at 33,000 feet. He's flying the Neo. We have high mountains ahead. Yeah, I see them. Very nice. So 50 nautical miles. Mountain, yeah. Also, thank you for all the subscribers to my channel. We have now almost 4,000 subscribers, 3,966. So we are getting closer to the 4,000. Thank you very much.
Flight level tree 60.
CEBU tree 20 Taipei Center. Continue as planned.
Right, yes, that's how it's going, yeah. Now, the most subscribers come from one country, and that is yesterday it was probably 45% or 49% that comes from one country. So we will start our descent very soon. We start our descent, and then we turn on the seatbelt sign. Good night. Soon you will have sponsor, and I will give you free software and hardware to test. I don't think so.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
We have
captain has turned on
4
the fasten
viewers at this
seatbelt
moment,
sign.
52
Please
in
return to your
total.
seat
So
and keep your seatbelts fastened. Thank you.
Alright, descending, and then we go to 2,000 feet for the approach. There's an animal here that is hitting me and biting me. I don't like it. Go away, go home. 28,000 feet for Knight, 38,000 feet for your subcompact. At night your dog is inside. My dog is inside but downstairs. It's not with me here, but he is inside, yes. He's guarding the doors, and if he hears something that is not normal, then he will let me know. And my dog is always right. $31,000 feet. Knight, but your area looks safe. Now, depending on what you call safe. No strangers, I guess. The area where I live, Knight, there are a lot of strangers. We don't call them, of course, strangers, but you know, there are a lot of people, diplomats and stuff in my area. Yeah, so they are all from other countries, and they live here for a year or 4, and then they move to another country. So that's the place where I live. So a lot of foreign people. Now the place, if you talk about violence and stuff, it's quite safe, but for robbery, that's another thing, because a lot of rich people live here, and they, yeah, sometimes they get visitors. Yeah. It's not always working out, of course, because there are many attempts to break in. Not all attempts succeed because of yeah, all the alarm systems and stuff like that, you know, dogs and guards and whatever. Yeah, well, also that, yeah, the guard. Yeah. But the place where I live is it's a beautiful place. I like it. But you have a lot of foreign people all over the world. Okay, tonight, how far are you from Brussels? How far? From the center of Brussels. Let's say 20 minutes by car. If there's no traffic. Otherwise it takes a bit longer, but 20 minutes or something like that, I can be in Brussels center. Yeah. So I'm not living in Brussels. I'm living around it, but more on the countryside. No, it's not far, yeah, indeed. But it's a nice place where I live. I was raised here. and I like it. Also, your subcompact is descending. And we have a weird square there. Hope it's not the airport. I checked out the airport, so that should be fine. Where is the airport located? Of course, it's located there. Really? That's a Peking airport. No, I checked the airport out. It was alright, nothing wrong with it. But of course, I didn't check it out from the sky. So something is off here. And I guess that is the airport. In the meantime, we are at 19,700 feet. And also, the announcement from Vera is quite late for our descent, because just above 10,000 feet, I believe, she will announce that we are descending, that we started our descent. So that's a bit late. Until now she didn't say. Just above 10,000 feet she will say something. Now that square is gone. Okay, good. What's that? Suddenly clouds disappear out of nowhere. Oh, appear out of nowhere, sorry. $16,000 feet. And nobody told me that my webcam is off. Here's my webcam, guys. It was still off. I think it was still off since I had my Coke. No. I thought I clicked it on, but seems not. $21,000 feet for Knight. What's wrong, Knight? You thought I put it on. Yeah, I just saw it now. I put it off to pick up my Coke and I thought I turned it on again when I came back. But sometimes I need to click twice. But now I saw it that it was off. Ascending slowly because I'm at 13,600 feet now. The speed is high, I don't know why. Okay.
CEBU 320, contact Taipei, approach on 119.6. Good day.
Going to 119.6 CEBU 320. Taipei approach CEBU 320, 12,700 feet.
CEBU tree 20 Taipei, approach QNH, do 9er decimal 9er, to continue as planned.
Alright. We'll make our turn. 2 turns.
CEBU tree
12,000 feet.
contact Taipei Center on 124.6. Good day.
124.6
We're waiting for
CEBU tree
Vera
20.
for our
Taipei Center,
announcement.
CEBU tree 20 11,600 feet.
CEBU tree 20, Taipei Center QNH.
After 1 hour and 28 minutes.
Continue as planned. CEBU tree 20, contact Taipei approach
Just of impact just below 21,000 feet.
Going to 119er decimal 6 CEBU tree 20. Taipei approach CEBU tree 2010,600 feet.
CEBU tree 20 Taipei, approach QNH, do 9er decimal 9er, to continue as planned.
Speed brakes. I was too late with my speed brakes. That's something what that plane does, and that is even if it's going too fast, it will descend when it don't need to descend and stay a bit to reduce the speed. So I think that they need to fix. Alright, speed brakes off, and we can turn on our landing lights. Still no Vera. There is she.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead bins. Thank you.
Alright. So we are below 10,000 feet, and then it comes with the announcement that we started our descent. That night a short go around from me. Yeah, I see you coming over me. And your subcompact is at 13,300 feet. Alright. So I go to the localizer. That was our last turn. There's just a little chicane in it, and then just subcompact Wittebols. I never got to ask, do you have a favorite Filipino food? Yes, McDonald's. Not good. You know why? Because it's 24 hours on 24 open, 7 on 7. No, not really a favorite food, to be honest, because I don't like rice. Filipino McDo is class. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like rice, that's why. And it's all chicken, and it's always crunchy with something around it. The chicken is not just the meat itself, but something around it, like yeah, how do you call that? Chicken nuggets, like in the McDo, and there's always something around. Fish. I'm not a fish eater. I like fish. The taste of fish I like, but I don't like all the wires to take out, and then you have in your mouth, and then it's in your throat, and then no, I don't like.
Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
I think Vietnamese food will go better for me because they serve bami or noodles. That would be better for me, to be honest, because I don't like rice. That night same for me. Yep. Alright, I forgot to set all my things here. Wait. Weather. Where's my weather? Oh no, I need to go here. Okay. Weather radar. 140.03. Performance page. 143. Oh no. 140.03. I forgot that everything. 26 degrees and I have a format error, so screw it.
2,500.
Come on. 26. Come on! Don't slow thing. And then we have also 1004 QNH, and that we will do with it. I hate fish bones. Well, me too. I hate it. My son likes fish. I like the taste from fish as well, but I don't like those bones. Really not. Speed brakes armed. Runway lights on. QNH set. Go to flaps 2. Just on the limit.
Cabin crew
Landing.
for landing.
Gear down. And this is not really a smooth operation. We are still too fast. Okay. Go down. Go down. Landing gear down, 3 green. Flaps 3. Come on, slow down.
500.
Slow down. Flaps full. Okay.
400.
Speedy landing.
300.
My plane. With
200.
jittering. Oh, that is
Flight slope.
too low.
Flight slope.
Yes, I know.
Flight slope.
Yeah.
40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Okay, I screwed it up.
Retard. Retard.
Two
Retard.
bad
Retard.
flights or landings in a row. I said too early that I'm getting used to the plane. 331, yeah, even worse than yesterday. And then totally not centered. Now make space.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety and comfort, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. This will indicate that we have parked at the gate and that it is safe for you to move about. At this time, you may use your cellular phones if you wish. Please check around your seat for any personal belongings you may have brought on board with you, and please use caution when opening the overhead bins, as heavy articles may have shifted around during the flight. If you require deplaning assistance, please remain in your seat until all other passengers have deplaned. One of our crew members will then be pleased to assist you. On behalf of myself, Vera, and the entire crew, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we are looking forward to seeing you on board again soon. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Vera. See you soon. Okay, you subcompact at 4006. Knight at 5002. So we taxi to our gate. And try to not to speed and to make a penalties, more penalties. 1:38 exactly the time that we needed to do this flight. So it was planned for a 1:38. So perfectly on time. Fish bones, I don't like. No. And your subcompact, the question for you: what is your favorite Filipino dish? You can also answer it after your landing. I see it at 3007, so you can answer it after the landing. So this is a Taipei airport. I'm not so happy with it. It's just very, very basic. Could be much more or better. (3002) for your subcompact. (3005) for Knight. And I see his plane, so you fly over, I believe. (2008) for subcompact. Alright, so next we take the next one, C9. That's C7, alright, also good. And we will park our plane, we shut it down, and then we go to the arrivals of at night and use subcompact. Stop at the first line, somewhere here. Parking brake set. Taxi light off. Everything is off here. Parking brake is set, and then we can shut down both engines. Oh, and then needed to do that. An extra point. Alright, now my speed of my drone. And then we go to the arrival of your subcompact at still 1600 feet. So we'll check that out, then we will check out my score. So China Airlines has also a place here, of course. 1250. And we see also the plane of Ignited Night coming in. Now I hope that they'll land at this airport runway. No, they go for this one. 23 right. That's for a subcompact, and Knight will go to the left. evergreen green building. So good luck, you subcompact, and also Knight, good luck mate. It seems that you're also coming to 23 right. There we have the first one. You sub. Don't see his plane. It's invisible. Right behind it, Ignite at night. A bit higher. 400 feet. We don't see the plane of your subcompact, unfortunately. But then we have a plane with its CPU in front. Same problem as me. So both landed successfully. Only your subcompact we could not see. Okay, well done guys. And here's my plane, and my jetray is broken again because I used the drone cam. So back in our cockpit, and lights can come off completely now. So we are done with the flight. Okay. Next thing, we go to our Simbit World Pilot's Life Chapter 2, and we go to our flight. We will submit the flight here because we completed this flight. Submit. Yes. Okay. And then we go to our logbook because this is already the new flight. So a logbook, and then we will see we have not 100. We have a very low score, 92. We made some mistakes, and one is the lights above 10,000 feet. My landing lights were still on, so that's one. The second is my spoilers were still armed before we shut down our engines, I believe. Speeding is also a possibility, so we will see. Max pitch angle 20 degrees in general. Oh, I didn't expect that. So we get the 7 points penalty for that. 7. And then we have a landing lights off before 10,000 feet fail. So we have 1 point for that. Landing rate, it says I think it's missing a 0 at the end because it says 31. You can also see that right here. That's not correct. And then yeah, the pitch. Yeah, 7 points for that. I did something wrong, it seems. Okay, so 1 hour and 36 minutes flight time, and then we have 73.60 XP. So we don't get any more XP than before. So that's it. Your subcompact. Anyways, my favorite is Limpo and Sidestick. Don't know that. Anything that is pork and anything that is in grilled. Okay. I'll try to remember that. Limpo and Sidestick, but my wife will know what that is. And yeah, for me it's a bit more difficult. All those the food. There's also a lot of fat involved in the food or in the dishes, and I don't really like that either. Yeah, my wife likes to go to Jollibee. Now, if I need to go there for one time, it's okay, but not too much. I prefer than McDonald's. Yeah, tonight, good choice. Alright, so we go to our replay. We'll do that first. Replay of the landing. There we go.
Taipei approach CEBU 320 is type Airbus 7 miles northeast
Then
of
we
Taipei,
go forward.
1,900 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
And there's Vera again.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now request your full attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft.
I will
Squawk
turn
Your
the
seatbelt
sound off.
sign illuminates.
CEBU 320.
Alright.
CEBU 320 radar contact 2 miles east of Taipei, 200 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace CEBU 320.
Went it wrong a bit. If I just go a little bit lower, then we had almost a perfect landing, but no, I didn't. And then we go off the line and have this. That night, what do you eat when you go to the village? Well, I will eat then the normal food what the people eat there, but I really don't like it. Like when I go to the parents, I will eat what they serve me, but mostly it's not my favorite thing. But I eat also a lot of sea fruits, but not fish, or they just need to take all the bones out and then I will eat it. But oysters and stuff and other things, yeah, seafood, I will eat that, and then I eat it a lot. That night I would do, yeah, what do you eat in the village? I was already reading that. I thought it was a new message. But afterwards, when we go back to the city or to the hotel or something, then I will pass McDo. We eat fruit, tasty fruit, like mango, papaya. Yes, I eat bananas, but I don't like the bananas in the Philippines. There's another type of bananas than we are used here in Europe. I like the ones in Europe, but I don't like the ones in the Philippines. Now there is a video of the Philippines on my YouTube channel where we were preparing something. You subcompact will know what it is. And it was with bananas and other things, and you need to stamp it, and I was also doing it, and then it was also with sugar, and I don't know the name, but it's in a video of the Philippines that is on my YouTube channel, and there you can see me preparing that food, and then I was eating, but very quickly I was hiding as well, so the people could not see what I was doing because I threw it away. Now it's like a dog is barking. Yeah, okay. So I don't know if I can show that. I find it very quickly, otherwise I will show it. But we'll do just an overview of the airport here, and then maybe I will take a quick look. No, it's a. I hear it in my speaker, in my headphone. Now I don't hear it anymore. It was in on the plane. Something. It's something with the plane, I guess. So this is the terminal. You see the windows. That's something what I miss. The windows are not real. It don't need to be model perfect inside or so, but at least some nice windows and not fakey windows. That's not what I like. So inside there is nothing modeled. Yeah, you're here too, so it will be not my dog, I believe. So yeah, this is the airport. Of course, it's better than the standard one, but it could be a bit more detailed. So yeah. Et voilà. C'est ça. Comme ça. Let me see. If I can find it quickly, I will show you. But I guess there are so many videos on my channel. And it was from, I think it's from 2019, I believe. 2019. Do we have 2019? I cannot go back to the last one. 2020. Let me see. Because we had also that earthquake that time. Actually, the week after or so. Road trip. Okay, I have it. I have the video already. Let's check out.
Voilà enfin comment faire ton profil Tinder.
First a commercial, of course. Okay. So this is what are the bananas that we stamp. That is not me. That's my brother-in-law. Because now this bad airport is for 18 euros on Steam market. Yeah, I know. So this is the bananas that we do. Oh, no, it stays loading. What a bad idea. But there is somewhere that you can see me also doing it. Or maybe I already did it. Probably. So you also perfect if you know the dish, what this is, then I'll let me know. So this is walking, yeah. I also did it, but maybe it's not in this video. And then we also needed to eat it, but yeah, after 2 spoons, it was over my hunger. For how long did you walk? What do you mean? You can walk the whole day there. There's a lot of walking because we go from here back to her parents, and if you see the video, you can go forward and over. You know, this is my son, and it's actually a long trip. But if you go from the city to that place here, then if you do it with a tricycle, you are already lose more than an hour to do it with a tricycle, and then you also need to cross the river and stuff like that. Yeah, but actually we walk a lot there. You need to cross a lot of things. So it's beautiful. I like this. There's a lot of things that you don't see here. Now this is the place. Now we need to go uphill. Oh no, this is the neighbors. So there's also a little village, and it's walking a lot. And then I think the last time is not on. So we just meet the family here. That's also a friends or son of the family, and but we are not at our destination yet. So yeah. Yeah, tonight very nice to live there. Very calm for and far from the city. Yep, it's 1 hour drive, but you know those roads are not so good. So you need to be very carefully with the tires and stuff. Last time we were there, we were driving the tricycle. We had 3 flat tires. Just driving there. You need to check out the videos on my YouTube channel. There are different videos from the hotel to the parents' place. You can follow. It's in 3 or 4 parts, I believe, and you can follow everything. I think it was from 2015 or 16 or so, I think, that video. But from the hotel to the place, you can follow the whole trip. Also when we need to cross the river, but sometimes we come also from another place or other direction. Yeah, that's hard luck, indeed. Yeah. So 3 flat tires, and then it's waiting because we cannot drive like that. And then the brother takes the tricycle with him to repair the tire, and then we can continue, and then 10 minutes later we have another flat tire. So yeah, it's, yeah, that's that video that you just showed us already. That's part 3. Yeah, and so that is how we go there with the tricycle, and then but this is a nice road. This is the nicest part actually of the trip. So it's yeah, a very nice a road. But before and after, you will see that there is the road is not so great anymore. Now you come in a village. Yeah, you need to watch it, and then you can have an eye on it to what it is actually to go there. Yeah, the third tire. But this is from what year is this? 3 years ago. Yeah, 2000 is also from 2019. Okay. Yeah, April. But it was very hot there. Then temperatures around 40 degrees. I'm not used to that, so it's very hot. It's the hottest period of the year in that part of Asia. Not only in the Philippines, but also in Thailand and stuff. Here we see also an airport. Didn't see that before. It looks more like a military airport. No buildings, or not much. So yeah, check out the videos if you are interested, and yeah, maybe you learn something, or just about how the people live there and how it looks. Yeah, so it's always nice to discover other cultures and other places, to see how other people live. So, alright guys, so this was the flight for tonight, and tomorrow I will sign the contract with Air India. and then we will prepare all the flights for Air India. So I want to thank Yusuf Compact for flying with us today, and also Flight at Night for flying, and for the support as well, mate. And yeah, hope to see you next time. So thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, keep on the lookout for the next stream. I will announce it as soon as possible. So thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye. Good night, no problem, mate. Thank you for the flight. You're welcome. With pleasure, you know that. And good night also. Thank you very much. Good night and sleep well, mate.